71-point win over Carlton tonight, Reid. How did you feel out there?
Yeah, it was good. It was obviously pretty tight in that first half. We knew that we needed to lift a bit if we wanted to win the game, and we were able to in the third quarter and get a good score on the board, but it started with our defensive pressure. That really lifted, and that went a long way towards the result.
Tell me about that third quarter. What changed?
Like I said, I mean, we came in at half-time. We knew that we probably weren't playing to our standards and we needed to lift. It was a collective effort. I mean, our mids really hit in, our forwards were presenting, they were creating contests. We were fiercely pressuring the ball when they got it, and our defenders were defending really well. So across the board, our 18 blokes on the field at the time, everyone was doing their role.
And as a young forward, you look across and you see Buddy out there kick 6 second-half goals. Just how great is it to play alongside him?
I knew he'd kicked a couple. I didn't realise he'd kicked, 5 in the third quarter, I think. So you still shake your head a bit. I think I looked at Nick Davis, the runner, at one stage and shook my head, and he was the same. So he still does some freakish things. But, I mean, he works really hard, and obviously he was a little bit quiet in the first half, but he knows that if he sticks at it, things will happen, and they did tonight again.
It was probably one of your best games tonight, 4 goals, and you're taking some great contested marks. How confident are you feeling out there now? Yeah,
really confident, especially in my new role, pinch hitting in the ruck and playing a bit higher. And I guess, having a couple of options up there in Goodsy, Buddy, we're able to get a mismatch at times, and if the small goes to one of us, we're able to exploit that at times. So it's handy having multiple keys up there.
Do you feel like this was one of your more well-rounded games? You did quite a great job in the ruck, and then you kicked 4 goals, you took the marks. Do you feel like you're really starting to really take on that role really, really well? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, the last few weeks, I've probably been good in some areas. My defensive work's been really good in previous weeks, but my offensive game hasn't quite been up to my standard. But this week was probably a more well-rounded game in terms of my defensive and my offensive. So I won't really know until I look at it through the week, but I think it was on the right track to where I'd like to get.
And with you and Buddy combining for 10 goals tonight, it's an exciting thing to think that Kurt Tippett's still to come.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, having multiple options up there, and Kurt's only going to bolster that. So it'll be nice to get him back and have another big key target up there, but we'll keep going without him.
Break coming up, and then a huge match against the Hawks. What are you getting up to in your couple of days off coming off?
I'm trying to relax and switch off a little bit. I'll be heading up to Coffs Harbour. Hopefully the weather's nice up there, and just have a relaxing few days.